Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Pass to Hayes. Allen brings a double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And how much fun is it to watch these guys move the basketball, Clark?
Well, they've got two main ingredients. One, you've got to have a system that demands unselfishness, and then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly, and they've got both of those things. You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Now the Cavaliers with it. It's a three-point game. Here's Garland. From deep. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Lakers with the ball. And here's James. Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
You know, he could have tried to force a shot there, but that's not him. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Fast break, Cleveland takes the three. And it's Allen who slams it home.
How about that, throwing it down? Allen oozes energy and teammates feed off of it.
Outside Finney-Smith. Sinks it from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Garland with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Back to Garland. And stolen by Reeves. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Down low. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
To the middle. Garland for three. Nails it from three.
Rise and fire. I just love how assertive Garland is on offense.
And Mitchell over to help. Outside Reeves. Oh, deflected. Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by Reeves. To the wing on the left. Garland for three. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Garland's got 6.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
Doncic. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
To the paint. And finished off by Hayes.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Here's Mitchell. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But, Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
And Cleveland making a change here. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, B.A., and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
Allen brings a double team. Here's Vincent. They grab their own miss. Pass to Goodwin to the right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Hachimura. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in.
And you see the awareness Connect has a good understanding for when his guys are open.
Okoro, no good. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Lakers on top, up 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right up.
The Cavaliers, 16.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And that one's good.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
To the inside. Oh, 2 vicious points from the King.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Here's Jerome. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really needed it.
Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Here's Mobley. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Lakers call. In for the Cavaliers, number 10.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Pass to Hachimura. Doncic outside. James inside. Left side Reeves. Right side Finney-Smith. Just 5 to shoot. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Jerome on the wing. Outside Hunter. Jerome on the wing. Yet to see a basket. The kick to Hunter. Out to the right wing. And the shot is good by Garland.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
James outside. Out to Hachimura. Reeves up top. Doncic outside. Luka! Lethal!
Luka won't take three-pointers laying down. He's coming right back at you with the answer.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Pass to Garland. Back to Strus. And Cleveland another three.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Out to Hachimura. 4-3. And another three for the Lakers.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Inside. Here's Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Pass to Jerome. Now here's Garland. Outside Strus. And here's Hunter for three. Connect from downtown. Hunter's got 5 points in the quarter.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Outside Reeves. The rebound by Garland. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Knocked away. Outside Strus. Pass to Garland. Back to Strus. The kick to Hunter. And so that brings the first half to a close. Lakers ahead, leading by 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
29.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 6. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Crafty. I mean, Mitchell showing the ball, then pulling it back down.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. And he sinks the second. Los Angeles leading by 5. And it's Hachimura on the drive.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Garland. It's Hayes with the rebound. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. Well, scouts were buzzing about Connect's ability to attack the rim with a ton of ferocity. Now we see it in person.
Milton with it. He's picked up by Garland. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
On the first 2x3 and the third by 6.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Cleveland again missing. So it's Los Angeles now. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. The kick out to Milton. Hachimura from long range. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Clark, Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. And working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
A go-to shot for Connect. You know, he takes pride in burying these long-range missiles.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
How about the hops for a guy that long? Allen enjoying throwing it down like that. Bam!
Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Garland. Finished off the break. Garland's got 11 points.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Pass to Milton. Takes a three. The rebound by Allen.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And here's Strus outside. Kept alive. Fires the three. Hits a three-pointer. Give him 8 points now.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And Milton's got the ball here for the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Out left to the wing. Pass to Hayes. Here's Connect. Clock at 4. And that time also a missed shot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Lakers making a change here.
Now for your Lakers breakfast, let me hear you.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Reeves. James, right side. Doncic outside. And here's Reeves outside. The rebound by Allen.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Doncic outside. And here's Hachimura. Pass to Reeves. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Allen. And here comes Cleveland. They've got a 10-0 run going. And Mobley throws it down.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
On the wing, Reeves. Hachimura outside. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Garland. Allen with it. Oh, and it's a big-time dunk as he slams it right over Doncic.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And the game's still closely contested.
The Cavaliers, 48.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Lakers in the lead. James outside. Kicks it to Doncic. There's the three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Hunter. To the middle. To take the lead. Thompson's shot is off.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Substitution.
Cavaliers on D. The lead is 2. Here's Finney-Smith. Drains the triple.
Wow. My goodness, Finney-Smith striking from deep range. Doing all he can to stretch that defense apart.
James deciding where to go with it. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to James. To the paint. Oh, look at Luka taking the contact and finishing strong.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
Here's Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Oh, that's offensive interference. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thank you for that, Allie. To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They're such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
LeBron James.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to James. Back to Doncic. From outside the arc. The rebound by Allen.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Mobley, right side. Over to the wing. And Finney-Smith over to help. Here's Strus outside. Drills it from deep. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
To halt the run. The Lakers with another miss. Allen, right side. And it's Allen who slams it home.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at. Finding ways to get his guys good shots.
Nice work inside from James.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Pass to Doncic. The three is up. Cavaliers with a rebound.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Hachimura sets a screen. Back to Reeves. Shot clock at 6. James outside. From down in the low post, it goes. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
And once James gets the ball near the rim, just let him go to work because he knows what he's doing down there.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. Left side, Strus. Finney-Smith with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Outside Reeves. Inside. James can't get it to go.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And they go to the intentional foul. The Lakers making a switch here. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Garland. Here's Strus. Back to Garland. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Big Jared Allen outshining the bright lights.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Garland. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And he's unable to get the second one.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to James. Down low. Hayes. Yes! And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his second personal
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Here's Reeves. Count it!
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Guys, your thoughts?
Hey, the only way to get 4 points is with a three-pointer and a foul. So the defense will give them plenty of room. No fouls at all here, I'm sure.
Yeah, 4.5. With the process.
cheer on your Wizard Girls dance team. Let's go!
Oh, dang it.
And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight